Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I am jumping right in with the beginning of March and wanting to do some spring decorating. So this morning I was doing some pickup and cleanup here in our living room, and you guys may notice that it looks a little bit different. We finally got the new couches that we ordered, so we said goodbye to our other sectional. I was very happy for it to go, but anyways, and so these are two bigger couches. So the arrangement with these two couches is a little bit different because they are larger couches, so we have a larger space now, and we still have our same rug and coffee table, so it's a little bit awkward at the moment, but it's working out pretty good. And so I was starting this morning by just wiping down the couches, and I actually got a leather shine to use on them, and I'm using Norwex's leather shine because it has, I believe it's made with beeswax. I can't find it on here, but I'm pretty sure it's made with beeswax. It's not made with like artificial man-made waxes or whatever, which is what I wanted because my kids pretty much licked the couches. And we ended up going with leather. We weren't sure if we were going to, but with children we just felt it was like the best thing. It's easily cleanable or wipeable, well, all those good things. Anyhow, I'm wanting to do some spring decorating today, so I thought I would bring you guys along, show you what I have going, show you what I'm doing. It's probably gonna be pretty simplistic, but I'm excited for it just to get out all things green and all like plant things with the spring and summer coming up. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Also, I'm sorry that the lights are off. It is so bright outside. I typically keep the lights off in here during the day, so I may turn them on some while I'm decorating, but if I don't, that's just a disclaimer as to why they're off. I just find that working with the daylight works great and saves a little bit of electricity too. So I'm gonna jump right in, get decorating. I think I'm gonna first get out all the spring things I have and take down the winter things because I still have winter things up. And then I think we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video and maybe it can give you some spring inspiration if you're kind of doing that transition from winter to spring things as well. Okay, so I can't get a very good angle in here with the lights on and with all the outside whatevers that it's not like glowing weird or doing something weird. So I pulled out all my decorations and I thought maybe I would show you guys some of the things that I like to keep my eye out for decorating. I might not show you like the whole process of me decorating. I'll show you what it looks like at the end, but it's a lot of like put something down, pick it up kind of thing. That's what I do. Also, I'm not sure quite how long it's gonna take me. As you saw, my two munchkins are up and playing, and it'll be lunchtime here shortly, and then they'll go for naps, but it might take a while. So I think I'm gonna kind of show you more like tidbits at the end as opposed to like the whole decorating process. But I wanna show you kind of what I keep my eye open for with decor. So I'm gonna move you guys over here, and the lighting is gonna get really bad. Also, my house is not the cleanest, but we're working in the living room today, so I'm not worrying about the rest of it until I get this part done. So a couple things that I like to decorate with or to keep my eye open for decorating are like vases. This one was a gift. I'm pretty sure these were at the Target dollar spot last year, but it was a gift. Clear containers. So this is a food storage container from Target. I've had this for, this will be my third year now, and I can't believe it's coming up on 2 years that I've had a YouTube channel. That's crazy, but this is my third year doing like majorly spring decorating, so I have quite a collection of things that I've been collecting over the past couple years. But no, we're not gonna open that one. So here's a clear thing that I like. Let me see here. This one has more of like the brown tones. I actually use this mainly for fall, but I pulled it out because I thought possibly I would use it for spring. We'll have to see. And then thank you, sweetie. Yes. Yep. And then I'm not sure where they are, but I also have little clear glass like jar kind of things that are cute to put greens or flowers or something like that in, and I use a combination of real flowers and faux flowers just depending on where I'm decorating and where the plants would thrive or where plants won't thrive. Another thing I like to have is real looking faux plants. I kind of just said that. Yeah. This one is from Target, I believe. It's a succulent and it has some good weight to it, and I think it looks very real. So I like these. They're really handy for decorating, and especially if you're someone who doesn't have a green thumb, faux plants are like the go-to for spring. Okay. So a couple other things that I really like using in my decorating that you can pick up a lot of places are mini wreaths. So this is one from last year that really needs fluffed up. This is one that I found at Target this year. I think I liked kind of like the sparsity of it. I found this a while ago. I kind of just keep my eye open if I'm somewhere and know that I could use a couple more things. These also work great on like a ledge. Like if you're setting them with a sign, you could set them up straight instead of hanging them. So that's another thing I like to use. Hold on one second. Okay. Another great item to keep around to decorate with are pretty or cute candles. Sorry. Here is a mini one that I was given, and this is so cute to just stick on a little stand, add some just like neutral color but something cute, and some other cute things that you can pick up a lot of like inexpensive places, Target, Dollar Spot, Walmart, maybe even like TJ Maxx or something, are little like wooden houses. Okay, one second. Little wooden houses are great because you can just stick them somewhere. They add a little bit of character or personality. They're not a plant or a sign or a candle, but there's something that goes with a bunch of different seasons. So if you're someone who like minimally decorates, these are great. You can use them in summer, winter, fall, whatever. Let me see what else here. Another thing I really like for my decorating is beads. And here is a string. I bought 2 of these off of Amazon, I think, and they should be linked to my Amazon store down below. I'll check. If they're not, leave me a comment and I'll link them. But they're super easy, a way to add a little something just to your decorating. So I have white ones, I have brown ones. They're inexpensive and really easy for your decorating. And then one last thing that I like to keep around to decorate with, let me move you guys over here. Okay, so terrible lighting over here, my apologies, but the last thing I like to use a lot in my decorating are trays or stands or cutting boards, like cute wooden ones, anything like that. So a couple of the ones I have, this is one that my one brother-in-law made. It's so cute, and I actually have not got to use it yet in my decorating, so I'm really excited to be able to use this. These are great. You don't even have to just use them in the kitchen. You can use them on a coffee table or anywhere that you need a little bit, sorry about that, anywhere that you need a little bit of texture. Something like this is great. Another one I have that is handmade by another one of my brother-in-laws is this one, and this one's really pretty as well. But you can even pick up inexpensive like trays and stands like for $3, $4, $5 at the thrift store, at Walmart, anywhere like that. So that's like the last thing I like to use in my decorating, just to give some texture to what I'm doing. So I'm gonna get started. And like I said, I'm not sure how much I'll show you of the actual process, but you kind of see what I'm working with, what I like to use, and I'll definitely be showing you guys everything once it's done and a little bit of kind of how I'm working through things. I started decorating here on the back of the piano. I first cleared almost everything off, and then I took this Gingerich sign down. I love this sign and it was handmade, but I wanted to change up this area a little bit, and I thought that maybe changing out the sign would be a good way to change it up without doing a bunch of furniture changes or that kind of thing. So I found this large one at Hobby Lobby in January, and I love it here. It fills up the space so good, and I just love the new touch that it adds above the piano. Once I had the sign hung, I moved on to decorating the back of the piano. And if you've been around my channel for any length of time, you might have seen me use this macrame table runner on the back of the piano last summer, and I got it with the intent of hiding the chipping finish on the top of our piano, and it really works great. I took it off for Christmas because I wanted to try something different, but I didn't like that as well as I did when I just had this simple table runner on the back, so I'm putting it back on for this spring and summer. It'll probably stay on for a while just because I love how well it hides the blemishes but also looks very cute. So next I moved to this area down here, and at some point in time I'm wanting to change up these crates or this entertainment center, but that wasn't this time and that's not today. So I just moved on to decorating it, and Zendaya so kindly piled up all the decorations on top of the crates, so this is not how it's staying, it's just how it looks for the moment, and it came together really well. After that area, I moved on to the coffee table, and I went with a really simplistic thing. Since Kai is kind of pulling himself up and getting all over the place, I wanted something that was not a big deal to move, or if he got into it, it wasn't the biggest deal ever. So what I ended up with was something that was super simple and is super easy to move or put away if he's kind of getting to a place where he can play with it or grab things off of the coffee table, but it's also cute and just keeps it from being just super plain. Moving back to the built-ins at the back of the living room, I wasn't sure how I was going to do these or if I was going to do these, but I found this really cute letterboard at Target, and I loved how it is like longer and not as high or square. I love the rectangular shape. So I put a really cute saying for spring on it, and these letters are actually larger so you can see it from a distance away, which is really great. And this area definitely took a lot of changing around, and it ended up completely different than what I started out with. But I really like it, and it just is a pop of spring. I'll change the saying once it gets closer to summer, but it's just a cute focal point and gives a very noticeable touch of spring to the room. To the coffee bar, I took down this prayer sign that I had on the wall. I really love it, and it was a great place to write prayer requests and answers down, but I wanted to change up the wall sign, so I hung up this home sign that I found at Hobby Lobby. It matches in with the other one fairly well, and I love the design of it and that it is square. Even though it was a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, I still am keeping it here because I just love how it looks. So then for on the actual coffee bar beside my coffee pot, I just put down cutting board, super basic, and then a canister, my little honey pot, which I found from the Main Street Exchange. It's so cute. And then I added a amber colored vase with some faux flowers, and I'm thinking come summer I will keep fresh flowers in it. I think that would be so cute and summery here in the kitchen. So as you probably guessed, it is a couple days later, and I ran out of time to film the rest of my decorating video the other day. And so I'm just getting a second now while Kai is napping, and the house is fairly picked up to show you guys what it looks like. Excuse the glare, it's afternoon sun, it's not the best, so my apologies. But I'm gonna show you guys back here first, and I'll grab the camera. I wasn't sure if I was gonna decorate back here. This is like the built-ins in the back of our living room, and for a while I actually did not do anything back here. Sorry about that. For a while I didn't decorate back here. I wasn't sure what to do. It's actually a large space. It's big enough to fit like a small screen, but because we have a very large screen, obviously this does not fit back here. So I wasn't sure what to do because it does take a lot of decor, but I didn't want too many like signs or things like in the house because I already have signs hanging up elsewhere. Yeah, it was a tricky spot. So here's kind of what I did. I have this like white tobacco basket, is that what it's called? I think. So I put that in the background, kind of like a tray, just to give some texture to it. And then this letterboard, let me grab the camera. Okay, here we go. This letterboard I found reduced to $4.50 at Target in maybe January. I thought it would be really cute to give like a simplistic sign without being too busy, and it was reduced from $15, so it was actually a steal. And then I actually have a cutting board back here. I just felt like I needed something else, and a wreath, and then a little plant and some more greens. So kind of just a very springy, bright thing. And then I wasn't sure about decorating these shelves, but I did have some books that I needed to put on here anyways, so I just put this little grassy plant, and with like the pot has strings to it, so I put that on that one. And then down below here I just put a little, what's this thing called, kind of like a vase with some white flowers. Here's what it all looks like then. Super simple, but it turned out really good and just gives like a pop of spring when you look back towards the back of our living room. Okay, so here's kind of our entertainment area. Excuse the toys over there, books over there. I'm filming this a couple days later, like I said, so yeah, you're gonna have to just excuse that. But I just did lots of kind of basic greens here. I have like these faux greens in like a white vase pot on like some stackable books, and then more greens down here with a little sign, and then up here just a bird, a candle, and just a cute little piece of pottery with some greens, just to give this a cute look. Okay, and then over here just on this side I just have, this is a live pothos I think, and then just put that on like a little towel style thing. Okay, moving over here, I'm pretty sure this will always and forever be one of the favorite spots in my house. I just love like the hanging plant and everything, that's the same. And wow, this lampshade is crooked, real life. But I hung this sign just to give a change up from the Gingerich sign that I had up here. And then over here, I moved the lamp to the same side as my diffuser so I could put just Decor on the other side with a little faux plant. I put this macrame runner back on the back of the piano. I just like it on here. And then over here, I just did a mix up of live plants. These are all real. This one's looking a little sad, so if I can't bring it back to life, I'll put something else there in that pot. And then I put some books and beads, so just like a cute little plant corner. And then down here, I also have a snake plant. So yeah, this is kind of what the piano area looks like. All right, so excuse a little mess, but over here on the coffee table then, I just put some of my devotional books from the Daily Grace Co. They're always super pretty. And then a little cactus on top of it, on top of this wooden board. So it's really basic and easy to move, but just give something cute there on the coffee table. So my kitchen is a bit of a mess right now, so I don't think I'm going to show you everything, but I thought I would show you real quick my coffee bar because it turned out really, really cute. And I also did some spring decorating in the bathroom, but I think I'm gonna wait on that too to show you guys just because it's a mess as well. It's been a day, but let me show you real quick the coffee bar and how this turned out. So I hung a new sign here too. Sorry about the glare. It's pretty rough, but anyways, this sign is from Hobby Lobby and I love it. It's actually quite big, but I still like how it looks here. And then this is just a super basic coffee bar. I put this wooden cutting board here with my honey, and then this I was gonna put coffee grounds in but changed my mind last minute. So I just have beads in here, but you could easily do like a canister with coffee grounds, and then just a little vase with some faux plants. So that's basically what this looks like. I love how simple it is and just clean and springy. I'm pretty sure it'll stay this way all summer, but I love it enough. I'm pretty sure I won't get bored of it. So like I said, it's nothing major, but it was a lot of fun to just bring little pops of spring into my house, especially with it now being March. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It gave you some inspiration for decorating and kind of gave you like a little insight into what I like to use to decorate. And it can be simple. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Just little bits of green and even plants are just a great way to brighten up your house for spring and just make it feel so like warm and kind of bring on like the warm summertime weather. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here just because my decorating is all done, and I will catch up with you guys next week in my next video. Bye guys.